My name is Xicol, and today I'm going to present my oral English test number 2, version A. I am currently studying systems engineering, and I am in my last semester at the university. At the same time, I work as junior full stack developer. I enjoy learning new technologies because I like solving problems and create software. My short term goal is to graduate in the next 1 or 2 years. Um, I want to finish my degree and continue improving my technical and professional skills. My long term goal is to get better job, and where I can work on bigger projects and learn from experienced engineers. I also want to have financial stability, so I can buy a house maybe or an apartment for my family in the future. Um, I believe that continuous learning, teamwork, and my responsibility will help my achieve my goals, and only that. The task two, how did you handle a challenge? Well, during my internship, some important project files were lost. Only I have only 3 days before the final deadline. The whole team was worried because those files were necessary to the project to complete the task. Um, my responsibility was to help find the files, and make sure the project could still be completed on time. Um, First, I tried to trace what had happened. I checked backups, version control, shared folders, and asked my teammates if they had copies of the files. If we could not record the files, I would talk with my supervisor and explain the situation. Honestly, I would request a deadline extension or something like that. If the files were impossible to recover, I would work with the team to find the best solution that affected everyone as little possible, and we could rebuild the missing work or agree on a highly percent for the work on a new delivery plan. In the end, I learned that keeping backups using version controls on folder backup and have good communication are very important in the team. To the dilemma, I faced the situation where a college copied part of a technical report without giving the credit to the original source. I had two options. I could ignore the problem, or I could talk to my college to the um, and explain why it's important to cite the information correctly. The solution I decide to speak with my college first, and I would explain the what could affect the credibility of the project and the company. I would ask my college to correct the report before submitting it. Uh, if my college accepted the advice, we could submit an honest and professional report. If not, I would inform my supervisor because academic and professional integrity is very important for the files. This experience reminds me honestly and responsibility are essential in software development and engineering projects. Uh, is the improving your presentation skills because you're nervous speaking in public. I improved my presentation skills so that I could communicate my ideas more clearly during meetings and projects presentations. Uh, as a full stack developer, I have many projects and technical results. I have presented this, and the documentation and preparation make presentations much easier because I know exactly what I need to explain. And I felt nervous speaking in front of other people at first. Um, I became more confident after practicing and preparing my presentation skills. Uh, and I learned that good communication is just important as technical knowledge. Preparing well, organizing the information, and practicing before presenting helped me feel more confident. The task number five, the infographic. The infographic shows different employee responsibilities, and the highest percentage is following by 95% of the safety rules, and the second highest is respecting colleges with 90%, and the next is meeting deadlines with 85%. Then we have protecting resources and with 90%. Um, we have protecting resources with 80%. Finally, I participating in training. This is the lowest percentage with 72%. In my opinion, all these responsibilities are important and very important today because it's helped create a safe, respectful, and productive workplace. Workers' rights are also very important because employees deserve fair treatment, safe working conditions, and equal opportunities.